Yeah, a little bit of nuke action to open up. This is where we caught M80 day 1. Let's see how they're feeling on it by day 3. Got caught with a slow start from Def, but it was safe to say he warmed up in that series the other day. Rek with the dualies has kick-started this pistol round in an early 5v4 for M80, but a lot of damage done. It's Casey and Olymp to make that happen. Lobby now dealt with, and that confines M80 to having a fight for this bomb site out of heaven and main, and they are quickly cut down. Casey swinging and eventually stopped in his tracks, but for Slacks, time is running out. Gonna have to tap this bomb. He's still getting given peeks before the tap. A clean shot, but not enough to win the round. Olymp moves in, and even though he's another one to the slaughter here, it's still Rebels with the pistol on the board.
I think we've got a 3-mapper ready to go in this series, right? Like, M80's win streak on Vertigo is nothing to be forgotten about coming into this one, but I'm excited to see what Rebels have to show for us on Nuke, because they look like a real team when they took on Cloud9. The way they moved as a pack, as a unit, the communication was very clean, the hype was there. We're already getting that. You know, it's very risky to go for opening kills solo, but those are safe ways of doing it. Upper rush.
Oh yeah, one out of Rek on the hold at the top of Hut, but they're already in. Oh, nice flick back down to find Olymp, and he's going to retreat to some form of safety here. And with the backstab now, it's Rek having retrieved that gun from Def's body. He's going to try put the hurt on them, and he adds another to his tally in the round. Rek has been their reckoning here. It's only Flay left standing, and he might try to slip out, just dodge these fights altogether. Instead, leaves himself open to main, and that's when Slacks finally gets to fire off this AWP. That is a very powerful piece of real estate to hold, and SNX knows it.
Oh, the shadow.
Malbs is down here. Malbs doesn't know. They walk right by each other, and if anything, this only makes the position more valuable for SNX. They have no idea anyone can even be in this position, and he might just get 2 out of it. It's a lot of damage done. The backstab from Malbs comes in, but it might be too little too late here. They know where he is now. That element of surprise is gone. Malbs mollied off. I mean, this guy's been talked about for a long while now. These are the rounds he's meant to provide him, but locked out immediately as Flazor bears down on the angle. Rebels are celebrating.
He's going to see Smokes come over the top. He's fighting Silo. No one will go here. Slack's getting mollied. Has to move forward. He'll take that opportunity. Swisher here for support. Missed shots from the AWP, and Swisher finds 2 before he drops off. It could be worse for M80. 4 on 3, forcing Rebels back to spawn.
Approaches crunch time. They run back for it now, but like this is wasting a lot of time on the clock for the Rebels. 15 seconds as they try to make this play happen. They need flawless openers. They cannot get slowed for even a moment here. As the bomb moves in from main, they will get churned up and locked out by M80.
Yeah, it's too good of a crossfire to break through with so little time. You need the instant headshot on that first CT vent player, and you know, Rek is a very solid rifler. We've already seen it in a couple of these rounds now, but he also had a phenomenal game against Gamer Legion, which was
another one of these good crossfires set up between the CT vent and top of Hut, but Rek with a slight overswing, and Def then tries to make up for it, but he can't find his way in. Instead, it's Swisher.
Oh.
Definitely had a chance there to at least give M80 the opportunity to go for the retake. The positioning of Rebels in this round, they've got a lot of real estate. Slacks is going to deal with Kissereg. That was the player who managed to sneak down Secret, but now coming up into heaven is SNX. On the ladder, he's called it, it's clear, but Swisher is here. Backstab in, but missed on the spray. Flay with the turnaround. And so now we look at Rek, someone who really has been putting in the legwork here.
SNX just has such a powerful position. They can't clear him from main unless they're out in the open as well. So his whole team could just peek off of SNX's contact. They can wait. He should have a guaranteed opening kill before all is said and done.
And there it is. It's Rek on the receiving end of it. Olymp forced out by that Molotov.
Oh no,
an awkward team flash, but at least it does blind Malbs as well. So in a way, it still works out for the Rebels. They're not able to get punished.
A bomb's going to kill him. He knows there's nowhere to run. He's back and forth, but I think he's a dead man. Oh, 1 point of health for Slacks.
Game time!
Game time. double hut. Can a pistol draw them in? SNX gets tagged from heaven. Double dink for Malbs. Def with a chance. One more could win this very round. A full eco where the AWPer was blown to smithereens. Malbs gives it up. Def knows they're in, but he can't hit his third. Two will have to do in a 2-on-3.
Has Def done enough? Swisher dies. That's the AK dropped over at door. Rec retrieves.
Oh my.
And we'll deal with Olymp. Now it's only Flay left in this one. Playing it wide away from the plant, goes seeking these last players, and Malbs lines up the double dink. Always been good for the pistols as Malbs MD.
In main, and Def goes on with 2 picks on the AWP. In the mid-round as well, that late door peek. And Malbs, this one was unbelievable. He should not be getting away with that. He was just set up to trade his teammate at the end. Wasn't even required.
He's going to hear all the footsteps. He's going to know that there are a lot of players coming his way. Will that make his life any easier? Swisher tries to lend a helping hand. Malbs backed into a corner. Good for that first kill, but it's going to have to flick up to Casey, who lurks out onto the rafters. Molly forces that swing, and it's all Malbs MD down at lower. Flay AWP 1v4, that's what the record will have to show here. First kill connects as he looks back into the site. Is there any more left in the tank for Flay? On that swing, the flick will not connect. And it's Malbs all damn day. Yeah, this is a little on-the-fly adaptation from how the round was necessarily meant to look, but they've got the space down secret, they get the kills at ramp, and now they deal with Def on the rotate through the ladder. Suddenly, it's all eyes on Rec again, having to do the heavy lifting. Oh, another dink down range. Rec really is living up to the hype right now. Nearly 20 kills deep, but it might not matter. Olymp just barely shy of the double kill. And so this one is still on for M80. Still in with a chance. Casey's going to chase down this kill in at ramp, and that'll tee him up nicely to try play around this bomb. Rec moves in. Oh, it's not planted for the ramp side. It is just for this decon angle. Rec holds it for the moment, and Kisserek gets him on the wide swing. Rebels, they will deliver on at least closing out this first half in their advantage.
Oh my god, look at this flank. He realized he's not been spotted. They do turn back, though. Something, Spidey senses tingling. Kisserek spamming, and he gets away with a kill, but even he gets shot in the back of the head by Malbs. M80 regroup outside. Olymp anchors B. A 3-on-1. Those are good odds for the North American side.
So he is the man you'd want in this position.
He has a great position as well.
Just tucked in, playing the long con. And I mean, he doesn't have to fight right away. He can really try and delay this for as long as he wants to. They will have to come clear this. Malbs stops just shy of it, and so that's the plant denied. With 10 seconds, the alarm bells are going off for M80. Even though they get the trade, this is in dire straits now. Rebels could just look to harass and put a stop to the round. They'll do more than that. The bomb is sniped out. And even that final kill onto Swisher dealt his way. He dies after time. An immediate destruction of M80 here. That is the worst possible start they could have had.
That's just such a sick play from Casey, man, to run through. He's halfway through taking a fight, and he just knows, if I can sneak past this Glock and kill the planter, I will win the round. It doesn't matter if he dies. He doesn't even do that. Both kills on the B-bomb site. Lobby take coming in. Rebels getting curious. It's not just a take, it's a sneak up onto the roof. That's the last place you're going to check. And Rec gets shot in the back, coming back down the ladder. Danger as Malbs denies. There's more, not from the ramp side, but in radio, it's Casey equalizing M80. As far as Rebels are concerned, they might be down B right now, but the option to go up the ladder is open. Olymp gets a spot, and that's a big nade.
Yeah, you even hear that make contact, you know you've just done big damage. And Olymp does more than that. My word, he mows them down. He makes it look easy. That's a full buy, and he just decimates them with the SMG.
They're pushing.
They're going to want to come through with a bit of aggression, put these SMGs to work. Holding on to this, it's Rec and Malbs, but they're going to get tested on either side in this push. Rec controls it, and Malbs will hold up his end of the bargain as well. All that aggression is shut down. And so Rebels, they might have taken the pause. They might have been aware that winning this one would have won them the whole damn map. But No such luck. SNX, 1 kill, and that's the end of the line. Malbs puts up 3, and alongside him, his brother-in-arms, Rek, holds down the ramp side.
But Rek has been consistently at the top of this team almost every map. Fast on the main drop here for M80.
Swisher barreling in. First kill found for Swisher.
Oh my.
Flay will get the trade through this box, through Unbreakable. Naded to main. Casey. Here's that tag, so he knows someone's nearby, and Flay just keeps putting hurt downrange on this AWP. Slax has been forced to get involved. However, this timing in through heaven, it's the aforementioned man of Rek, the man who's kind of stolen the show in some of these games. He's got a real chance. Kisarek just looks away, tries to play the discipline, but ends up coming up very short. M80 were left hinging on that flank up through the heavens, and without it, it's only Malbs. Can't do anything here. The bomb away from him outside, and Casey puts a stop to it. Rebels move onto map point, and they get there convincingly.
Yeah, you understand why Rek holds his shot, you know, thinking one's not enough, but when you don't even get the one, when you're looking for them all, that one has to hurt. It slips through M80's fingers, a solid default hold in the previous round, but then a quick execute down in the darkness.
And this is something, if you're Def, you just imagine he's not even considering this as an option. He's just like so unaware in this spot right now. SNX even toying with him slightly, wanting to clear it all out, make sure there's no one else here. And so he mops up that one lower player. Olymp in, back of the orange box. This is going to require a dry fight, and he'll succeed there. Double AWPs, both find a kill here for Rebels. And what's looking very, very quickly like the last round of Nuke. One that they're going to put dominantly in their back pocket. Rek, 1 kill out on Uopa. But that should not be the turning point here. He's got Malbs coming in behind him, and he will sneak out into the site a lot closer than Kisarek was ready for. The plant's allowed, but up the vent from behind. A turnaround for Rek. He's trying to do this single-handedly, but he's brought down low in the skirmish. Double AWP in the retake. A 2v5 when it began, now in the 2v2. And with 2 AWPs still in play, you could almost argue M80 are even favorites here. Rek is on for the ace. 4 kills in the round out of Rek. He's had to do some heavy lifting, playing alongside Def a hell of a lot. And in that round there, he makes up for the whole damn team.
What a sickening round for Rek. This guy feels under-talked about with the level we're seeing him perform on here in Europe. That's an unbelievable round for Rek. Nailing the shots. That turn to vent. Great mechanics. Look at this. Oh,
it's sickening, isn't it? He's almost like shooting before he's even completed the turn.
Pinpoint. Going in on the main split. As I said, 3 upper. Rebels are ready.
Yeah, this could be how it all comes undone. 25 seconds, they are committed in at this point. Def with the opener, but can it keep going? Can they keep finding success? Rek seems to think so. It's a one and done for him. Casey knocks them down as they try to move into his site, and a missed shot from that AWP means Def's got to bail them out. 5, 7, 10 seconds. This one might be made for the Rebels. Plant committed to, no Slacks is off of it. Looking for this kill, a missed shot off the AWP. SNX didn't need to take that swing, but goes hunting for all the glory and gets locked out of it.
I can't believe he swings for the kill. He could easily have played behind the silo and just won the round off the clock, but you're confident in going for the fight, and, well, it will be denied by Slags. Crucial entry for Def, man. He finds a double up in the bomb site. That's a very hard shot to hit with all the pressure. And M80, 4 rounds, but 3 real rounds away. Although I say it, Mal should get out of there. They're chasing him down.
Where does he go?
Yeah.
Where does he go? He just kind of has to fight and hope he can withstand all these pistols. One and done. Not much space taken elsewhere, considering the sheer numbers for Rebels up on the T-roof. Kisarek's let them pass. Kisarek's let them in. He's going to get out with 1 on the USP. This can't be how it comes unraveled. Rek will make it so at least. Holds on in the outside. Keeps them in check out at the yard. And eventually cut down by Casey Shaw. But he's returned some normality to this round. The rest of the gang just have to finish off a 2v1. It's Def in heaven who would have to clutch this if Swisher ends up falling.
That shouldn't even happen. There's no armor, and Def just swings from the heavens.
That's not how he's meant to play that position, but hell, he'll take it. Just swinging it wide from the heavens. I mean, this is already a good spot for M80. Look at the util left for Rebels. You are just relying on individuals here, and at least they've all been there for Rebels thus far. Not a bad start for Flay. Kisarek adds another to the tally, a 5v3. We've seen them get to advantageous positions before. Now they've got to stick the landing. This is their best spot yet.
That's a nice position for Dev, but Flay's still holding it down, unwavering. Def needs a good swing here, and it's being considered missed shot. Window's already broken. Flay can get out. Lobby take coming in. Kisarek in a great position here to 2-on-5. Rebels might have finally done it, unless Rek and Malbs, the star power duo of this team, can show something unbelievable. They cannot. Rebels close it. A bit of cautiousness there in the middle, but they come through with a map win in their pocket and a single map away from the group stage of IEM Katowice. M80 have to go back to Vertigo with a 19-win streak and hopefully the confidence in their map pool. Safe to say for Rebels, plenty of preparation available. Let's see how they use it. Cool boost over on the B side with a triple stack. It's a tasty pistol round here for the Rebels. Smoke goes down, M80 go in, and then they go under as the Julies fight back. 3 kills in a moment, and there's even a flank. He gets put down by Slacks. 1v3, looking for the ace clutch, but Rebels don't need to give him it.
And look to get on that bomb, but they don't have a kit, so they will have to sniff him out and deal with him, you imagine. Slacks on a big reposition, makes some noise on the ramp, and so now they should be aware as they tap on that bomb, and that's going to force the reaction out. Casey keeps it clean, and it will be yet another pistol round going the way of the Rebels.
Oh, they leave Flay at sandbags, and there's no Molotov.
They have to clear in manual mode. They have to clear him on manual. Oh, he gives them the fight. Feel like maybe he could have milked that a little bit more. He just wanted to support his team, right? But ends up paying the price for it, and teamwork does not make the dream work here for Rebels. They'll move in towards A because that's where the picks are, and then they lock it down. M80 with a quick return to form here. They bring out their big guns, and they find success with them. 6 shots for Slacks, but yeah, I agree. If there were ever a position to completely bait your teammate, it would be there. SNX goes 1 for 1. That's fantastic. I don't think Flay would have ever been cleared. Still have a mid-lurker, still have the bomb coming up ramp. Good position, very hard clear for Rek. In case he even had a teammate to trade, worst case scenario. Malbs moves on the smoke fade. Kisarek gets flashed back in. Oh, Malbs knows he has good timing on this play. He hits the headshot. That's a clean kill. We'll take some damage on the way out. Flay in front of the site, looking for a quick shot, but it's only a tag through the crane. Meanwhile, the nade lands, and M80 flipped this one completely back on its head. Yeah, 5v3, down to a 2v3 in what felt like seconds. Olymp with the backstab here, and there are low HP players to find. On numbers alone, Rebels might already be thinking about saving, but then you get gifted that. Oops. Now you get given that, and suddenly you're right back on. It's all on Slacks in at the sandbags. Flick up onto the man, a headshot, and now just Olymp on the ramp to beat, but he can't do it. And so the Rebels will regain control of that 5v3 that gets so out of hand.
Like that round was already over. If he stays tucked here, he doesn't need to move, and they have perfect position. Swisher forced to swing and try and trade, but it doesn't happen, and Olymp hits a very hard shot through that sandbag crack. Acting like it was already done. Oh my.
Gnarly double opener. Flay scoped up in middle, will get challenged, but it's Def here trying to just put the hurt on mid a little, trying to get them paranoid about it.
Got to get some kills early on this retake.
Def looks like he's swinging first, playing up ahead of this smoke. He's going to take it wide, dodges that flash. Back on the angle, it's Def, mows down one. Does all he can in the round. Malb's trying to play around the smoke at the top of ramp. Also only good for the one. And so Slack's at the sandbags. Where have we seen this before? This time the defuse held and he gets run down. The Slacks is unable to offer up heroics there in the 1v3.
Ups your odds massively of not losing the easy rounds, the rounds you should be winning. We don't see that happen very often. Good pick for Flay, finding the opposing AWPer with a ramp flash. Yeah,
huge scalp to find with the game that Slacks has been having.
This is, oh no, Swisher. I feel like his aim just hasn't been here today. We saw it, CT nuke outside with some big whiffs. Def, he will martyrdom KC, but it's Malbs not knowing he's getting walked through the smoke, and Olymp will close it. Yeah, it's, you know, consider how hard Rec carried, it felt around.
19 in a row, but it might all crumble to dust in a very important game. A missed shot from that AWP, and Malbs is the sacrificial lamb up through ramp.
I've just never seen a team in Rebels position play with such bravado. They are just so confident. It's like none of these details matter to them. Not getting put off by what they're up against or what they're supposed to be up against. They're treating it just like a normal day, a normal game, and they are making the most of this opportunity. A 5v3 afforded by the ramp players. Rec will creep up. Can he once again be that hero like he was on Nuke? They're trying to set up a boost. This timing couldn't be better. Nades out. They line up. There's a trade, but there's more T's in the site. Not for long. Bomb loose, and Slacks, no matter how quick he can be, he needs to get out of there with the AWP.
I mean, where this would get so impressive for me is if Rebels can do it in two. You know, I kind of took a third map as a given in this series. Not even the same. Oh, it's so far from guaranteed, yeah. Olymp already in the spawn, one step ahead of him. Locks that AWP out of the save, so from bad to worse for M80, who bring out their first tack timeout now. Flay, that's a lovely shot for him to land. Might not have many kills, but he's certainly been stylish in the ones that he's gained, and they've often been these openers over towards ramp. So he's finding good impact on that AWP. Back in middle, gonna get pressured here. Faces
go!
Gets him behind them. Olymp throws out a real Hail Mary, but when you see him do that, will you be ready for Casey, having crept through the same smoke in middle, making the same gamble as Olymp? It seems like they are. They're considering it at least, and the tag comes in. Now they've got him trapped in the ladder room, and they might even look to deliver on this. Def will.
Would have loved a delay there. He had plenty of util to throw back down ladder to stall them out. It's just a powerful position to own late in the round, but got to get caught in the cross. 4 on 3.
I mean, this is the round that M80 should have to win. This is the round that they have to win. It started off so well. They deal with that double push out through middle. If they can't win this one, what round were they supposed to take? Swisher trying to make it happen, but he dies out on an island, and it's only Slacks. Another clutch attempt here as he's thrown into the 1v2. He's been shut out of every one of these so far. Oh, that could have been something. The collateral was right there. It was on the table, but he didn't know. And so now they've got the boost assembled. He swings out wide, and it's just the leg. A return in that round from a 3v5. It's the Rebels to win it. 7-3 is their lead.
They do not respect M80.
Throwing the rule book out the window, man. He's like, yeah, I know we prep stuff, but I'm going to do my own thing.
Oh my, there's 3 here on the ramp for the CT side. Flay only just gets out. He needs to hit this, and he will. Rifle overwhelmed. Finally, another advantage for M80, but one they need to use.
Yeah, you didn't get the last one. Sure, maybe you can ride it off. Some mistiming, some awkwardness there. But this has to be the one, and if it ends up going against them again, M80 are cooked. There should be no way back in. Not denied as the wallbang connects. And everyone that's tried to venture up past the ramp has been punished. They have died. They have left you wanting. Now you might never even make it that far. The slowdown means Swisher is fed to the wolves, and it's only Rec left standing. 1 on 3, another man advantage, another good start to the round. Looking to go against M80.
Got no ammo. Oh,
Rex swapping out his core. Olymp, a second man on that flank, gets the better of them. M80 are getting destroyed right now. This is back-to-back man advantages that they haven't been able to capitalize on.
this is, you know, it's not even just coming down to a coach and a lack of firepower and a lack of in-game leading potentially. This is the mentality shift of losing a game you were never supposed to lose.
If it isn't already, Rebels are playing like the game's already a certainty. They're playing with real freedom, real confidence. And so at least this time, M80 gains some good ground up through the ramp. SNX looking like he wants to try and re-aggress on that flash,
Nice.
but Malbs cuts him down. Finally, it looks like they're going to deliver on the promise of a round. They've just got to get past this AWP. Don't get me wrong, it's easier said than done. Flay's been very, very quick, but a missed shot to open. That might just seal his fate here. The site's already been lost. Plant coming in. Rebels are on for a 2v5 retake. This one should finally get away from them. They've overcome the odds countless times before, but to do it again, that would just be wild. And with so much damage done, it looks like this one might be par for the course.
The only way you win this is if you stick in a smoke, right? And I don't think M80 are going to give that one away. They've got to get a kill soon. Bomb half tick swing together. I like that play. And Casey should get caught from short side. Swisher will make it so. And M80 will survive another round at least. 4 on this T side. I don't know if it's enough. They're going to have to continue this 19 win streak or they will be going home underwhelming. One win against the Oceanic Rooster, but welcome to Europe, baby. Rebels running amok up ramp in this pistol round, and even though there's a quick flank, there's a flank on a flank. There's Olymp ready for everyone, and he will get that info. Rebels can take some control now, comfortable as Flay finds 2 more on that flank, and Olymp will just reset. The bomb is on gap. It can't commit with Swisher in the site, but it can be patient and wait for that big wraparound. Malbs checks them as they come back, but even he is scared of Olymp, nowhere to be seen. Kisarek does catch him, and Swisher spotted as well. Kisarek will risk his life, but that bomb is already out, and they don't know the Olymp reset. Not like this.
Absolutely crazy position for him to be in after last being seen down in that B corridor. He gets all the way up into elevator and cuts down Swisher before he even gets a chance to attempt the 1v2. M80 with the pistol round not going their way. This one is not destined to be theirs. Instead, it is the Rebels banding together here.
They are going to regress as a unit, but plenty of rifles awaiting this play. Kisarek gets that spot, and they come crumbling down. Def must retreat. Malbs plays the fade. Does he know? Casey's in the corner. Good flash, and he gets away with 2. That's more you can ask for, but it still leaves it all on the shoulders of the ex-coach, current captain Def, with a pre-rotation that is very well founded. Can he win the round on his own?
Oh, 1 kill found. Olymp not ready for Def to be here so soon. So Def with the reads, but now he's got to deliver in the 1v1, and it's a whole different ball game here. SNX is not going to go rotating freely. You will not get another kill with a knife pulled. Not quiet on the rotate. Nothing left to the imagination. Def wants to win this one in the fight. I was looking for the bomb tap on it. What is this position?
Wow.
Yeah, never ready for that. SNX tucked in behind the pillar. Def learns something new, and he learns it the hard way.
I think I learned something new as well. I've never seen anyone use that in a post plant in a 1v1 like that. You're so open to short, but if Def comes swinging, that's the last place he's clearing. What a heads-up play. Rebels. Shock and awe, and nothing but well earned.
They keep it low and slow here.
Calm and calculated.
Oh, SNX going to get caught looking the wrong way. That's a freebie for Slacks. But it won't matter. The victory is very short-lived for M80, just when they think they've got something going their way on this partial buy round. It quickly turns sour. Def and Malbs left up in this one. Malbs grabs the AK from middle. Gonna need some heroics. Just need a bit of pizzazz, a bit of style on it. Rebels are playing like the victory's as good as theirs, and With good reason, I guess it is. They're just one round away from it.
Well, this time, Rebels come back with a vengeance. Slacks hits an orb shot. Bomb mollied, delayed on the plant, and they will get it down after the fact. Flay's getting aggressive. CT comes swinging. They want to end this before the plant is even allowed. It's a good move for M80. It's a bit of money made, but it's a 5th round found.
Truly looked in it. But nice to see you can still do it here. Going to take a lot more of that before we get too excited for M80.
If nothing else, it's a learning experience for M80, right?
And now they slow it down again. Good real estate taken, but it's not like they have smokes or flashes to try and make this interesting and cross up through short, maybe get a bomb plant. Instead, you're just going to have to brute force your way into this site. Malbs holds down short with the double, and the rest of his team are there to pick up the pieces. Olymp has often been left on these very wild lurks. This time it's a little more tame, and it is seen. Swish is going to deal with it.
You're wanting to pull a knife at this point in the game, are you? Stalling the shot.
When it feels like the team you're playing against has changed. And M80 might be undergoing that transformation right now. Slacks opens, Malbs dies, up at the top of the ramp, Slacks in at the sandbags, is known about, but there isn't, there is this molly. It's all the way on Olymp, who's usually left over here in middle. Nade goes in instead, and Kissarek's gonna get it. A 4v3, this is Rebels' moment. This is the round that they're meant to take it home in.
And it's a fake out. Oh dear,
Kissarek's still selling it so well. He's drawn them back. They still are convinced that it's the A play here. And so that bomb's going to go down in B. For M80, by the time they even realize they've lost the site and they've lost it convincingly, there's a player still lurking in through the back. Swisher and Rek. This is their worst nightmare. Just as M80 was starting to feel like maybe they still had a chance here, it's going to get taken away thanks to Kissarek's heroics up on the ramp side. Rek moves in, Rek moves out, Swisher falls, and NA lose their hopefuls, but Polish Counter-Strike gains a couple more. For the first time since the qualifier was introduced, a Polish team makes it into the group stage.
Unbelievable win, and the way they do it as well, not just breaking hearts and win streaks on Vertigo, but taking down Cloud9 in their BO1 as well. Rebels are here to play. Don't join many of the rosters that have under-expected from this Polish squad. They have come through to go to the groups.
And what a way for it to close as well. Kisarek, a man who in the interview admitted, I've only been playing at this level for what, like the last 6 months. He gets 3 kills there to tee up his squad to even win that round in the first place. Stellar scenes and a beautiful Cinderella story for Rebels as they move into the groups.
Yeah, it's not even just young players and inexperienced guys. It's Polish legend Sparrow standing behind them as well. A guy who's been in this position, who's played for many of the top orgs in this country, and to do it on home soil as well, to go forward to the groups, that has to feel fantastic for Rebels. For M80, a disappointing end to Katowice, a game that maybe they felt was going to be free, and Rebels gave them nothing of the sort. They'll have to pack it up, head back stateside.